When I was just getting over the ending of that particular continuity, I heard news that Andrew Garfield was cast as Spider-Man. And after seeing him in The Social Network that year, I was pretty excited to see him play Spidey. Then I heard Emma Stone was cast. I was pretty keen on that too. The only movie I saw her in previously was Superbad and House Bunny. Shut up. But she had the hair at the time, the eyes, and totally the skill, margin of skill to play the perfect portrayal of Gwen Stacy. I mean, okay, out of all of the weird decisions that went into this, ew, this was apparently so bad they decided to remove it from the movie entirely. I guess they were thinking, hey guys, what's one more barely fleshed out character introduction that ultimately has no payoff? Oh wait, fuck it. I suppose this is the part where I make a joke and say, what were the producers of this movie on? Were they on drugs or something? Were they on like the weed? And then I'll film myself taking a whole bunch of crazy pills and smoking weed, and then I'll have like all my stupid friends dressed up in business suits, and they'll like pretend to be a funny skit. We can do it. But seriously, what were they on? Drug? You guys know me. I'm pretty conscious when it comes to set pics being posted online.
Yeah. They also released Harley Quinn.
Yep.
Or they didn't release it. Someone took photos of it, and it's like
it's got that blue and pink and like the hair and
it's
stuff.
Slutty
and
Harley Quinn all over again. I've been seeing this happening for years.
When they posted these, or leaked these, I don't know, whatever, to me, at the time, they appeared to be overthinking a pretty simple character. Again. But seemed like a step in the right direction, you know, comparatively speaking. They seem to have gone for a more tomboyish kind of vibe, not a girls don't cry kind of vibe, or just a tomboy vibe. She has a motorcycle. She wears jeans, and Emma Stone frequently wears skirts and dresses. So, you know, that's pretty clever. I'm just not sure why they went with Woodley of all actresses. She doesn't scream a tomboy to me. She screams more tolerable J-Law. Maybe someone with, I don't know, brighter eyes for contrast. Maybe someone with, jeez, how do I say this? Maybe someone who wasn't so much of a, plain Jane. Nailed it. Holy 10 million subscribers, please. I don't know. Maybe they should have gone with someone with a bit of a huskier voice. You know, something really distinct. Maybe Shaylin should have been, still should have been in this, in these series of movies. Maybe as, they did it again. What were these, here we go. I'm gonna do it. What were these guys, on drugs or something?
Shailene is incredible talent.
Amazing,
That's
yeah.
undeniable. And the character not being in this movie had nothing to do with her, nothing to do with the scenes we shot, nothing to do with anything outside of we realized there should only be one woman in Peter's life, and that woman is Gwen.
And Watson, which ended up getting caught. Did you get rid of her?
Yeah, I took her out. She had to go.
There should only be one woman in Peter's life.
Spidey thought. Hey Amy, just a couple of rando thoughts from 35,000 LAX JFK. A rising trend we see with millennials are the really extreme forms of experimental exercise, like Tough Mudder, a sort of filthy triathlon, the Color Run, and even things like hot power yoga. Millennials will often post NBD on their social media after doing it, as in, no big deal. Also known as the humble brag. Wondering if Spidey can get into that in some way. He's super athletic, bendy, strong, intense, and it's all NBD to him, of course. EDM, electric dance music. Crazy kids. It's the defining music for millennials. Wondering if there's an EDM angle somewhere with Spidey? His movements are beautiful. Would be awesome with a killer DJ behind it. Snapchat just launched a story functionality, which is sort of a day in the life of me, told in a series of snapshots that will expire after 24 hours. A very VIP quality about it, since invitation only. Getting involved in Spidey's Snapchat circle will be huge and very buzzworthy and cool. Nick Shore? More like... Oh, and by the way, this email was sent to Amy Pascal, the producer of the previous Spider-Man films. Since she was fired from her previous position at Sony, I think it's safe to say that, you know, we're done with her. She's gonna stay far away from Spider-Man. Marvel is infinitely more control than it did previously, and so that's good. That's really good. But let me just check. Let me see some of the other stuff she's worked on. Oh, Ghostbusters. Holy shit. Oh, I wonder what else she's working on. NBD. And now we get to my main problem with all the Mary Janes that have been in live action. Somehow the writers, the producers, the directors, they think, oh, who's hot right now? Kirsten Dunst? Okay, put her in. Who's hot right now? Shailene Woodley? Put her in. Who's hot right now? Zebra? Go ahead, put her in. And then just dye her hair red. I was astounded by the number of times I saw someone posting, well, I don't really care if Mary Jane is black or not, but she has to have red hair. It's like, I wanna pick a reason. I wanna set up specific margins that doesn't make me sound like a racist, so I'm just gonna go by hair color. I see the same people go, hey, I want Black Panther to be black. I want Mary Jane to be white. It has nothing to do with preferring one race over another. If the rumors are true, then it isn't limited to just Mary Jane. I've already explained why race changing them while leaving the characters completely unrecognizable doesn't work. It's not very cohesive, and it's pointless. Hell, I've demonstrated this fact with an Aryan blonde actress playing a redhead. Dark Spidey, what are you saying? If they got a real redhead to play Mary Jane, that the redhead would have been more genetically predisposed to behave like MJ? That's ridiculous! As I said, the story would have been pretty much exactly the same, but a little bit more bearable. Probably a lot more bearable if they gotten someone who was better for the part. Look, you're gonna have a lot of people coming in and telling you that, no, it's revolutionary, no, they're doing something different, this is creative. No. Don't let them tell you, when's the last time you seen a black Mary Jane? They've never done that before. Isn't that brilliant? Hey, look, we're dressing her down. Does that look like Mary Jane to you? It's totally not Mary Jane. Look at the way her clothes are all wrinkled and she's buttoned all the way up. Liz Allen, look, she's fine. Oh my god. And no one gives a crap about Liz Allen as per usual. Will she make a return in the Amazing Lego Spider-Man? Who gives a shit? She looks like a black Amelia Clark, and I never thought that'd be such a great thing. There's something wrong with me, obviously. I'll tell you who the real deep, complex character really is. Alright? Ned Leeds. I think he's going to be one of the most complicated, interesting characters to come out of this movie. And they're still just making this movie. Hey, wait a minute, Dark Spidey 34. I watched your last video, and that line sounded different than the other time you did it. What the heck's going on here? Well, I thought it sounded bad, so I changed it. It sounded really bad, so I changed it. Well, if that's the case, you might have to remake every video you've ever... Okay, Ned Leeds. This might be a callback to the Spectacular Spider-Man, where Ned Leeds was also swapped for a yellow. In the show, however, he was called Ned Lee. Ned Lee. I think the thought behind this was that a more Western audience would have difficulty accepting an Asian swap without the last name sounding like some Ting Wong, so they changed it to Lee. It could also be a reference to Stan Lee. That isn't all, though. In the exact same show, there was another swap to the East. Kong, a character from Ultimate Spider-Man. No, he originated in the comic book series Ultimate Spider-Man in the Ultimate Universe. No, that's Spider-Man Unlimited. That's not even a comic. What are you? Some dumb 7-year-old who at the time the show was airing didn't know the difference between the word Ultimate and Unlimited? He was a character created by Brian Michael Bendis, who kind of looks like Kong. No, Bendis looks like the Kingpin. No, wait. Bendis looks like the live-action Kingpin. Oh, no, wait. Bendis looks like Lex Luthor. Wait, no, Bendis looks like every bald motherfucker in all of fiction ever. No, wait. Bendis looks like a... Bendis. He's currently writing 6 comic titles right now. And they're all horrible. Boy, they sure got lucky that Kong was actually a reasonably popular name in Asia. Anyway, Ned closely resembles another character from Spider-Man comic books, and that's Miles Morales' best, not gay, friend, Ganke, Goku. Okay, actually, it's pronounced Gank, I think. So I guess you can say Gank is dank. So Ned here is actually a fractal character. He's a character made up of different characters who are made up of different characters. So it would make some sense that he appears a bit full. Kind of like the hero with a million faces, only it's the side character with a million faces. And hopefully his career isn't ruined by being in a superhero film like Tom Holland's is gonna be. All I'm saying is, having that many characters in one character gives way to a lot of possibilities that I'm sure they'll take advantage of in the future and not just show them once and then never again. Oh, and by the way, they recasted the Asian Howling Commando Jim Morita as a different character. Not the actor's name isn't Jim Morita. The character's name is Jim Morita. So he better be a descendant whose name is Morita. I love how the first Avenger acknowledges the fact that we fought the Japanese in the war, but not the internment camps, which were contingent on us fighting the Japanese in the war. I mean, you can't just ignore stuff like that. What are we, Japan? You want to know how I know they're going to conceal Mary Jane's face? Because it'll be a cute little reference to the original comic books where they kept concealing Mary Jane's face until they did an official full face reveal. Aunt May was trying to hook good old Peter up. Aunt May is Peter's wingman, by the way, with her friend's niece. And Peter's thinking, oh god, she's the niece of one of Aunt May's friends? If she's the niece of one of Aunt May's friends, she must be one homely looking bitch. So Peter just kept pushing it away. He's just like, nah. Liz and Betty Brant, 2 girls that he was previously involved with, actually get to see Mary Jane's face, and they're amazed and incredibly salty at her beauty. Hey, and guess who's in this movie? I mean, you don't even have to read the original Spider-Man comic books like myself. Let me just audibly tip my fedora. That's what a fedora tip sounds like. I think what's funny about this is, at this point in Spider-Man comic books, they were being drawn by Steve Ditko. When Mary Jane first made her official face reveal, at the time, it was being drawn by the also iconic John Romita Sr. I thought that was funny, how the 2 artists sort of both started and ended the character in a way. I thought that was pretty cool. For the longest time, I thought Steve Ditko was dead. He's not dead. You'd think he'd be dead, right? Yeah, Steve Ditko, he probably died when I was like 5 years old or some shit. No, he's still alive, and I felt so bad. But guess what? Once I did a little bit more research about him, that seems to be his prerogative, making everyone think that he's actually dead. I'm assuming it's because he doesn't want Stan Lee to steal his life force like Stan Lee's been doing with every other celebrity this past year. Really, every other celebrity for the past 90 years, I suppose. John Romita Sr. is also not dead, and I thought he also died some time ago. I'm sorry, I guess I'm just not used to old famous people or old famous comic book people not dying who aren't Stan Lee. Whoa, hold on a sec. What if she isn't Mary Jane? Think about it. If her character is going to be canonically mixed, one white parent, one black parent, then she could have a white father. That white father could have a brother, and that brother could have a daughter. A daughter named Mary Jane Watson, played by, you guessed it, Bella Thorne, who used to co-star with Zide on Disney's Shake It Up. Dark Spidey 34. How the fuck do you even know what's on the Disney? She could make some comment about her cousin or whatever. Maybe that stunt double in this shot is Bella's stunt double. She does look a lot like Bella. I just hope this stunt double has a better time than Daniel Radcliffe. They could obscure her for a bit, and then when he actually meets her in the homecoming dance, she could show him some pictures on the phone of her being rescued by Spider-Man at the dance. Whoa! Huh? Or what if Mary Jane is a symbiote? The Carnage symbiote. You think that's red hair? Nope. It's a Carnage. Everyone who comes into contact with it becomes Mary Jane. It hops from universe to universe, leaving destruction and reboots in its wake. It threatens to destroy the whole multiverse. Yes, even our world. Good thing the red hair virus is only limited to 1% of the general population, unlike in comic books and cartoons where they make up 1/5 of the population. What if Peter was in control of the symbiote the whole time? Think about it. Yeah, the pacing is a bit fucked. When he gets the black suit, it jumps to him killing Sandman, or thinking that he killed Sandman, then he throws it away for a bit, then Harry breaks up Peter and MJ, and Peter puts on the suit, goes out, and tries to kill Harry, which he thinks he did. But look again, if Peter really wanted to kill Sandman, he would subject him to sufficient physical or chemical weathering to either separate his grains or transform him into something else entirely. He's a science major. Surely he knows some geology. But nope, he just gets him a little wet, just a little tinkle. What about Harry? If you remember in the first movie, Spider-Man was hit by those exact same pumpkin bombs to the face and survived. Subconsciously, he wasn't trying to kill him. It was really wrong of him to go and do that, but he wasn't trying to do that. He was in control the whole time. But hey, that's just a theory. Look how much better this fight scene is without the lightsabers. I know the imagery is already weird as fuck. This is a Star Wars movie. It's supposed to be really weird. But this shit's kind of tight. This is the best part of this movie. Ha! I got you now, Dark Spidey 34. You waited too long to make this video. And Zendaya said that she wasn't playing Mary Jane. So what do you have to say about all this work that you put into this video? Well,
You should use your full name. I like that name. Robin. Thanks.
I alone was revived.
I looked up John Harrison. Until a year ago, he didn't exist.
John Harrison was a fiction created the moment I was awoken by your Admiral Marcus to help him advance his cause.
A smokescreen to conceal my true identity. My name is...
एक बात याद रखना बेटा, इस दुनिया में सिर्फ 2 किस्म के इंसान हैं। अच्छे इंसान जो अच्छा काम करते हैं और बुरे जो बुरा। बस यही एक फर्क है इंसानों में और कोई नहीं।
मेरा नाम रिजवान खान है। खान हो सकता है आप लोगों को मैं थोड़ा सा अलग लगूं। इसका ये मतलब नहीं कि मैं पागल हूँ। मैं बहुत इंटेलिजेंट हूँ। कोई नहीं बता पाया कि मेरे ऐसे होने की वजह क्या है, लेकिन तुम्हें ये जानने की जरूरत भी नहीं पड़ी। मैंने अम्मी को दिया वादा पूरा कर लिया। अपने लिए एक खुशहाल जिंदगी बना ली मैंने। मैं जानता था कि 9/11 में मरे अनगिनत मासूमों की मौत की कीमत पूरी इंसानियत को चुकानी होगी। Go right now! Go down! My name is Khan, and I'm not a terrorist.
I know what some of you guys are going to be thinking, right? You're going to be thinking, Dark Spidey, you think you're so much better than all these people you're making fun of in the video. And no, I don't think I'm. I think these people are a lot more talented and more intelligent than me. I don't really think I'm. I know because I make videos on the internet as well that you might think that I'd be using a base comparison for some of the stuff. That's just some shit that my friends do. It's probably just because they know me, so they're just like, oh wow, it's amazing. That's the one that I know can do this thing, regardless of how good or bad it is. They probably actually genuinely like it, but you know, as I could see someone coming in and going, hey, wait a minute, Dark Spidey, what are you doing here? No, I'm not. Not really doing that. I just think some of these decisions are bad and a little bit misguided. So you know, I don't even think I did think about that. I mean, how can I hate these guys? They remind me of me when I was 16. So you know, it's cool. In all seriousness, though, I'd like to apologize for Zack Snyder for taking a lot of what you said out of context. I was being a real douche, and no, I don't think I'm smarter than you. I don't think you're dumb. I really don't think you're dumb. I think you're definitely smarter than me, and I think you're quite passionate. You're very passionate, Zach. I appreciate that. We need more of that. I just don't like the way you direct movies. That's it. You're not stupid. I like making fun of you though, because I think you're a funny person. You're a very particular person, and I find your mannerisms quite adorable. I'm probably attracted to you too. And given the chance, I would like to have my name tattooed on your very well-defined forearms. Anyway, no, I'm not that kind of person. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate anyone, except you and myself. You've done all you can. It's out of our hands now.
England? Really?